Welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I'm BurningDogFace, and today's a bit improvised. I had been planning to do a bunch of Hitman videos today, because, I did 6 videos last time, and not all of them have gone up yet. Of, this, I mean. I would want to get in with all the comments available to me. And then I actually launched Hitman, and for once it was kind of running like shit. Just listen to this.
Mine goes to its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days.
What in the world is this? Why does everything sound like shit?
This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser for the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
This isn't going to do it all.
Before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
Ugh. The static would be bad enough without the stuttering. Oof. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Well, let's see here. Oh, yes, I do love when I get very similar comments from 2 different people, because they always seem to complement each other somehow. And it happened twice with this last session. So, shout out to Justin Jones, who says, there is a good chance I am misremembering this, but weren't early 3D platformers notorious for getting their players lost, especially if the camera was wonky? To be fair, back when I could still game, and by extent had my limited eyesight, I tended to stay away from games like Soul Reaver, specifically because of the fact that I could easily get turned around. And that's entirely fair, I would say. I remember that being a real problem with Wolfenstein, because again, all the corridors had right angles, and that meant that a lot of them looked exactly the fucking same. But it was better with Doom, because you could kind of make the different corridors just different shapes to make you think, okay, no, I'm in the one off the main room on the right. Or whatever. Justin continues, that was what got me into trouble with the later Final Fantasy games. Since the camera followed the player, I had a very hard time navigating. There was an extensive map system in Final Fantasy XII, except for the Great Crystal, where there was no map available, but it wasn't well contrasted, i.e. useless to me. This limitation I had back then also precluded me from playing classics like the 3D Zelda games. Things got a little easier when games started to include a function that would return the camera to a default angle position. Oh dear. Well, I hate to break it to you, Justin, but Ocarina of Time was the first game I ever played that had a function like that. You press Z and it locks the camera behind Link, whichever way he's facing. Oh, and if there's a bad guy in front of you, it locks onto them too. And also, shout out to Elthwar, who says, oh, this was the era where there were limited maps, waypoints, and guides tended to be vague. Not great if you, like me, don't have the best sense of direction. Oh, I have something in common with my viewers. Yay! Which tends to result in a lot of backtracking to find where they expect you to go next. Yes, I've experienced this myself recently. The limited guidance works okay when exploration is supposed to be part of the challenge, but in many cases it's more of a limitation of the available tools. Oh, dear. Well, let's jump in and, get back to it. It didn't occur to me until I was, setting up for this last video. But I was doing my audio testing with a clip from the previous episodes. And I suddenly had the realization, white core, green energy swirling around it. This energy sword has exactly the same aesthetics as the souls that Raziel consumes. Oh Christ, where were we? Oh. Oh, that's right, the Sarafan tomb, way the fuck down there. I don't remember, honestly, whether I got the thing or not. Fuck! It's all grayed out. Okay. Yes, I needed to go to the sanctuary. That's what it's called. No, do this and then that. At least it does turn blue in the real world, but, you know, when I'm ethereal, I'm just soul stuff, so I suppose the sword is, too. Do I even have a soul at this point? I was a vampire, and now I'm an undead revenant. Well, I guess it was already undead, but you know what I mean. Oh, right. I was being cute. I wonder if I can get him onto that little fire there. Nope. But that's okay, I'll just fuck off. Oh, for God's sake, another one. I would imagine for an actual monster, it's quite confusing when they do that. Uh-oh, he just walked straight past me. You know what? Let's go fuck up those guys. And ignore this guy back here. No. In order. Wait your turn. Like, you know, I'm a big scary monster. Everyone normally screams and runs away when they see me. And this guy just walks straight past me without even so much as glancing at me. See if I can give him... Oh, he heard me. Up yours! Come to Papa. Yoink. Huh. Vampires have always been depicted as traditionally collapsing into ashes when they die. If you cut off just a piece of a vampire, like their leg or their arm, would that instantly collapse into ashes too, because it was dead? Ow. Wait, where the fuck did the other one go? Oh shit, maybe the sword looks like that because it is a soul. They said it, you know, that the form it has with Raziel is its true form. And that Kain forced it to take physical shape somehow? You know, just this morning I was watching a documentary about well, I realize that the majority of my audience is American, so this might not mean anything to you, but, I assure you, it means something to basically every Canadian who has lived since the 60s. I was watching a documentary about a children's performer called Mr. Dressup. Made me fear that that kind of compassion no longer exists in the world. And here I am playing a game about a world without compassion in it. But I suppose that literally everything I do in this game can only make the world better because I'm removing horrific monsters from it. Back into the main room. Raziel, we walked through this... I'm being stupid. I forgot to do the thing first, didn't I? I mean, I can see that I forgot to do the thing first because the sword is blue. God damn it, me! Why weren't you thinking that one through? Ah! Yes, no one... Yeah. At least that dude was dead. Being recycled into something else. He's gonna come back as a used car salesman from Toledo who, mostly operated in the 70s. I do find it interesting how it's not just all abilities you can only use when you have flesh. Yeah, see? Look at that. White core, green aura. mean, this one doesn't bounce around, but... Maybe the spiral up my arm is meant to show that its soul is bonded to mine? Not sure what the blue signifies. Oh, jeez. Every single one of the pillars in this room has the top of it snapped off. I'm gonna go ahead and guess, since Kain was supposed to be the Guardian of Balance, that that's the one he turned into his throne. The pillar itself is now the seat of that throne. Oops. Hey, Ariel. Oh.
North of the Sarafan tomb, a desecrated abbey languishes, half drowned.
An abbey? Surely it's full of friendly not monks, abbots, and, not, you know, of course, blood-hungry vampires. How did I do this? Ah, yes. Music seems really loud today. No. It's okay, no one saw that. It's not like I'm doing this in front of an audience on the internet. I love that joke. Oh, faster this way, actually. This is not the only place to go up here? Yes, good. Funnily enough, the other dual comment was about that. Oh. Thought the game was fucking crashing for a second there. Here we go. Looks like I've been here. Yeah, certainly. Oh, butts. I guess I can't throw them onto, fires anymore. Oh. Well, then in that case... Would you just fucking... There. No fanciness about this. Oh, now I've got to kill your friend, too. That sounded really, really deranged. So it didn't quite top me off. Hey there, I need to murder you so my magic sword comes back. No, nothing personal. There you go. Now you get to be something else. I don't know, you get to be a cow. Cows are cool. Sorry, you have to be an intestinal parasite. What the fuck did you do? But don't worry, they don't live very long, so you'll get to be something else in a few years. The hell? Who wrote this? That guy is coming back as a mannequin that comes to life and you put a magic hat on his head and say the magic words? That's unusually specific. They mentioned a bunch of other children's shows on that program about Mr. Dress-Up, and I recalled of one I think actually ended when I was 2, but, you know, they did reruns of it when I was a kid. It was called Today's Special, and that was, in fact, one of the main characters. Jeff the Mannequin. I actually really liked that, because they had a grown-ass man-looking character who, you know, despite looking like a grown-ass man, didn't know shit about fuck all, because he'd only been alive for like a week. They even got a bit existential with it, where it's like, oh, Jeff can't leave the store or he turns into a regular mannequin forever. And he, like, actively talks about how he wishes he could go other places and not just hang out at a department store after hours. What else did they have in my childhood? Sharon, Lois, and Bram's Elephant Show. Loved that one. Fred Penner's Place. Book Mice. Ooh. You know what? You can keep that one. Oh, alright. Since you did damage me, I'll just eat your soul and we'll call it even. See that cry we heard in the distance? That guy's just super pissed because that particular vampire owed him money. Oh, I see. Into the pipe. 5 by 5. I think that's how that goes. Oh, fine. I'll target the Sluagh. Larry, Curly, and Mo. Now I just need to find Shemp. Feck. I guess that's why they put one of those there. What are the blue things here? These radiating circles on the ground with particles floating out of them. Is that like a weak spot or something? Where the veil's very thin? Because I can shift from physical to ethereal anywhere, which I guess would just be... Oh, God. Nope, no, fuck this. Fucking Wraith touched. How does it feel to be Revenant touched? Just wanted to make sure that one was going away completely. Haunted by a vampire's toenail. I do find it interesting how the weapons in this game are particularly easy come, easy go. I thought they might have pictures of us inscribed over there, but no, the one above Raziel just happens to be the middle one. So that's why it has a different inscription overhead. Oh yes, I was just standing straight in the middle last time. Whoa! The whole room turns into a funnel. Didn't matter where I was standing. Now you can live. Tell the others what you have seen. If the little disembodied souls can even talk. Oh! Oh, good. Oh, it does feel weird when I can actually see the water I'm not interacting with. And how the fuck do I get out of it? I can't switch back. Maybe here. Excuse me, Wraith. Oh, I kind of prefer the old graphics there, where basically the only thing you can really make out of the face is the teeth and the eyes. He's got like a whole rotting skull face here. He's got a shit piece. Then I shot the thing in the wall. Wait. I should probably be physical for this. Or will that asshole reappear? That's right. Shit, I'd just gotten through a room with 2 of those in it. What the fuck is he channeling into there? Oh. That was, not wise. Actually, I guess I have to do that, don't I? I'll just do it manually to save myself some dignity. Oh, I wonder if that looks like what happens when Swamp Thing teleports. swamp thing is like an embodiment of vegetable matter, so he technically doesn't have one fixed location. He can just manifest anywhere vegetable matter exists in the world. You know, forests, swamps, that kind of thing. And when he decides to move from one place to another, if you're standing near the body he's currently inhabiting, it just falls apart into a mass of plants. And then a new one just forms out of the plants in whatever place he wants to go, and he continues on from there as if he'd already been there. And now I'm thinking about Raziel. Does he just dissolve into a disgusting pile of meat? Oh no, I just needed to push this off the pillar, that's right. Ah. I'm including all of this instead of just catching up with myself, but, well, frankly, because I'm late, but... Also because I'm kind of frustrated after being stymied for Hitman, because the choice was, you know, give you guys a subpar experience, or play something else. Like I said, computers have moods. Ah... Like bones and organs, I needed those, ish. This is a weird game. Fuck, why did I... Wrong way. Wrong way. Yeah, the second the top of his head goes under the water, he stops just taking damage and disintegrates. Except you don't see anything except the usual shift. Come to Papa. It's not annoying in the slightest. Just trying to see if I can push that block against the other pillar, but no, it doesn't look like it's any shorter. God, my midsection is incredibly skinny. I know it's basically just like wrapped around his spine plus a few inches on either side, but like from the side I look like a wasp. And I don't mean white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Oop. I do appreciate that he always turns in the direction I need to go instead of just immediately moving in that direction. Because while it makes navigation on regular floors a bit awkward, it really makes precision jumping much, much better if you can stop and aim directly where you want to go. Alright, green skin, let's do this. Okay. Oh no, now he's moving. We don't actually have to do this, like, fine. I'll just do it anyway. I suppose the Elder God did task me with something like that. If I double back here... Well, I've definitely been here. There's a spear in the wall. What was in that other area? Going ghost. Oh, right. This room. How about you fuck off? Oh, now I'm in here with you. Oi! More damn like it. Oh, right. I forgot to yellow jump for a second there. At least I didn't have to fight those fucking Tomb Guardians in here again. This doesn't look very terribly familiar. What the hell does this room look like when it's in the other world? The ground is already all shifted and fucked up, like there's been tectonic activity here. I was really, really hoping it would perfectly straighten out, but no, it just became even more warped. I mean, I could go down there. I don't know why I would, but I could. No, take it back. That teleporting method visually only makes sense if he teleports 2 piles of meat. Oh, the ship! Yes, that's where I left off the session. Jesus, I spent the whole episode catching up with myself. Well, I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, Remastered. When we jump on that ship and see if my prediction from last time is still true. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later!